Hey everybody, this is Special Eddie here. I'm showing you how to test your thermostat to see if it's not working rather than just throwing money away replacing it and hoping you solve the issue. So here is a thermostat out of my 94 Celica GT with the 5SFE. And then just for something a little different, this is out of a Camry 5SFE, the one I got out of the junkyard. And I just tested it and it doesn't appear to be closing all the way. So we'll go ahead and throw both of them in there so you can see. So the first step is to tie a piece of string to the side of your thermostat so you can hold it in the pot. You could use needle nose pliers, but I honestly think this is the easiest way. The next step is to boil a pot of water, and if you got some kind of thermostat, you could use a candy thermometer or anything to measure the temperature. Right now I got it stable at about 183. This is a 180 degree thermostat, so it should open at this temperature. We can heat it up a little bit more to see what temperature it actually opens at, and if you need to, you can add ice cubes to cool it off quickly. But you should be able to dunk this in. It should quickly open up, and then as soon as you lift it out, within, I don't know, 10 seconds, you should notice it start closing. If not, you can dunk it under some water from the tap and see if that closes it. So let me move this camera a little closer. Get a better angle on this. Okay, so water's just above 180. Should be enough to open it. Okay, so you take your thermostat by the string and lower it in. And what's going to actually open is right here. There is a gap. You can kind of see this one's open a little bit. That should open. This one's a little bit different design. And it's not opening right now. Temperature is 180 on the actual thermostat. It's 190. It should be opening. And it started opening a little bit. Took it till 190 to do it. And then upon removing it, should start closing. Especially my hands on it should help it cool off pretty quick. And it's almost all the way closed now. Okay, and then once so I'll throw some ice cubes in there. If you start from a colder temperature, you can actually turn the heat up a little bit and start from a lower temperature, like 160, 170, and then watch it increase and find the exact temperature that's going to open at. Might be easier with a candy thermometer than this. I don't know if you could get a good one, something that you could submerge, because the only problem I foresee with this infrared thermometer is that it may try and read the temperature on the bottom of the pan, like the pan itself, since that's painted rather than the water. I'm not 100% sure. Don't know enough about how these things work. So right now we're at 183. 182 looks pretty consistent. The thermostat back in there. It should start opening right about there. It should start to a gap will open between that inner disc and the outer one. $180. Just starting to crack open. So I would say that this thermostat's probably good and there's nothing wrong with it. 183. I mean, it doesn't have to be totally exact. You know, it's not a 160 degree thermostat or 210 degree thermostat. So as long as it's opening within a couple degrees, I think it should be good. A lot of times they won't open at all, or like this Camry one right here, it'll get stuck open. We'll see what happens when we dunk that in there. I wish I could get this thing to turn. There we go. Yeah, see, the Camry one isn't opening at all. It said 82.3 degrees. So let's try it in Celsius. So 84.5. That Camry one should be opening, but it's not. Oh, now it's starting to. $185, $184, $184. So everything's in there pretty. Is $188. Yeah, see, this is that point where it starts getting a little warmer. We can cool it off with some ice cubes. In fact, let's see what happens if we add a lot. It should close. Turn the burner off. Yeah, see, we're already down to 180. Oh, 175. And the thermostat closed. The Camry one is still stuck open. Something's wrong with this valve on it. I think it's somehow getting caught up on the core of it. Doesn't seem like it's totally centered. You can see it's a little crooked looking. So yeah, I guess this one will go in the trash. I don't know why I saved it. It came off the 5SFE I got out of the junkyard that I put in my Celica. You know, there's a bunch of, like a whole box full of motor mounts and flex plates and things. Oil cooler that didn't fit on the Celica. But yeah, it's definitely looking like this thing's working. And so now you know how to test your thermostat to make sure it's working. 150. Alright, so I hope you liked the video, and I hope it helps somebody out. Like I said, it's always good to check these things, even if you're sure it's bad. Go ahead and check it and make sure. In my case, I was thinking there's a possibility that the thermostat was bad, and that would have been, you know, 10-20 bucks I would have just gone and wasted, when you can see that this one's actually working correctly. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Like I said, I hope it helps somebody out, and thanks for watching.